Good morning. My name is Susan Sherman di Turizio. I am in the famous commune of Locorotondo, Italy, in the Etria Valley. It is nestled right in the heel of the boot in the middle. It is about 7 a.m. on November 24th, 2024. I got up super early so I could do this so there are no people around here, because this is mobbed at this time of year with all the decorations for Christmas, and it's a very, very spiritual place. I arrived here over 20 years ago, and I was told by a woman, a real estate agent, an immobiliata, as they say in Italian. She said this is a very spiritual place, this area of Locorotondo. Many, many years ago, there was a plague that hit Italy, and these people promised God that they would build numerous churches here if they would be spared from the plague. They built about 13 churches and chapels in this little area, and they were spared from the plague. No one died. So I just want to give you my testimony, what happened to me one time in 2016. We got married here in this beautiful, beautiful church, my husband and I. But prior to that, when he was my fiance, we were visiting a friend here on his farm. And my fiance had a low glucose situation. His blood glucose dropped suddenly, and he inadvertently walked off a 4-foot ledge and broke his femur, his large leg bone. I had to rush him to Martina Franca, the nearest hospital here, which is 10 minutes away. We sped there. We went to the pronto soccorso, which is how you say emergency room in Italian. And he was in really bad shape. He was really, really in bad shape. They kept him over the weekend so that a top surgeon could operate on his femur and put in screws and bolts and a plate. I came back to this area where I was staying, right next to the San Nicola Church. It's a chapel, a very small chapel. My fiance was filming the restoration of that chapel with Maria de Capua, the famous artist restorer in this area. She has restored numerous churches and theaters in Bari, the Teatro Petrocelli. She has restored, and I will show you a picture inside that chapel when it opens. It's closed right now, but I just want to give you a brief photo of this area while there are no crowds right now. There are numerous pigeons here. And there's also a very, very small church in the back there, the Assunta Chapel. So there are numerous churches. I just want to give you my testimony, and then I will take you and show you the rest of this area. But when my fiance was in that emergency room and had to be kept, I went back to my little studio and I was praying all night. I was praying to God that nothing would happen to him, that he would be safe, he would live. And while I was on my side praying all night, I was awake, I was wide awake, and I felt a push on my shoulder. It was a gentle push, but I know it came from God, because there was nobody in that room to push on my shoulder. Believe me when I tell you this. And when I woke up the next day, he was able to have surgery, and he did very well. He came through the surgery very well. But I've never told anybody this testimony before in my life. It is a definite spiritual place here. I've never had a push on my shoulder, in bed, wide awake. So this is a definite miracle that happened to me. I will show you a little bit more of this area. So I will turn the camera and show you the Church of the Chapel of St. Nicholas. It's actually a very small, ancient chapel that was restored by Maria de Capua, as I just mentioned. So I will take you through and show you this area. There's a shot of the Chiesa di Madre di San Giorgio of Locorotondo. These alleys are very hard to film, but I will do my best, and I will give you a long shot of this beautiful, beautiful church. I will try to get in later of the exterior, and I will send separate shots of this also. But I will take you to the little chapel of St. Nicholas, who is the saint of the children. He's done many miracles for children, and I think you know the story of the 3 children that were rescued from the well. They presumed these children were dead, and St. Nicholas saved them. They were dead, and he saved them and brought them back to life. So everything is very, very decorated here right now in Locorotondo. And we are coming to the St. Nicholas Chapel.